Hi everybody, welcome to Rust on my Shadow Boost Cloud Gaming PC. And one of the questions I quite often see is, how does Rust play on a Shadow Cloud Gaming PC? And the answer is pretty well. Now I don't think you can see this, but in the top right hand corner of my screen I have my frames per second counter set up for GeForce, from the GeForce experience. And here we are, we're near the coast, we're near an island, and it's going along about 70, it's gone up to 80 frames a second. In fact, let's run. So it's clunking along, where we go, 74 frames a second, 76 frames a second. So it's well above 60 frames a second, which in my eyes, that's fine. Now I know people out there might be like, well, wait a minute, it shouldn't, you know, you want 120 frames a second like that. But I think lots of people who are probably playing on a Shadow Boost computer, you know, you're playing probably on an old laptop like I am here, where the screen doesn't go above 60 frames a second anyway, or you may well have a HDMI lead that is clagged up to a TV that only runs at 60 frames a second anyway. So I find for all my needs, this is more than good enough. Resolution on my laptop, I think it's a bit of an odd resolution, my screen, but I get it running on my TV at 1080p at 60 frames a second. But I tell you what, let's have a quick look at the settings so you can see the graphics I've got on. So what I did was I just slid most of the settings up as high as they would go. As you can see, they're all the way to the right. There's a few of them that I've just put in the middle because I don't really know what they do. Everything there is up high. We've got all that all on. There isn't an option, as far as I can see, for VSync, so I guess you will get some screen tearing as you're wandering around. But overall, I've got to say, on the Shadow Boost Cloud Gaming PC, Rust works very, very smoothly and seems to run very, very well. And if you're thinking of getting Rust and playing Rust on a Shadow Boost Gaming PC, yeah, you're going to have whether you'll have a good time or not, I don't know, because Rust is a bit of a Lord of the Flies type game, isn't it? If you're watching this and thinking this looks a bit like DayZ, this isn't. It may be a survival game, but it doesn't play like DayZ. People run around, and on public servers anyway, they run around and enjoy bashing the hell out of each other and killing each other pretty quickly. But it's a very interesting game. The crafting mechanics in Rust are amazing. The things that you can do with your bases, and how you can have solar panels and traps and all sorts of things that you just would not believe that you could do in a game. But I guess what we should expect from someone behind Gary's mod. Now, the thing I would say as well is, you're watching this on YouTube, so YouTube will probably be, if you set it to the maximum settings, will probably be at 1080p 60 frames a second. So, you know, you won't be getting, I'm getting 90 frames a second now. Then if I look up here, I'm going down to 74. But there we go. So, as to the question, how does Rust run on a Shadow Boost Cloud Gaming PC on an old PC laptop? The answer is very well indeed, and very playable. Can't really notice any lag with the controller, with the mouse. All seems very good. It's amazing the technology that the guys and girls at Shadow have to make this almost lag-free experience. It's almost like magic. Anyway, that's enough for me. If there's any other games that you'd like to see me do, how does it play on a Shadow Boost Gaming PC, let me know, and obviously if I've got it, I'll do a quick demo. Now, if the mic's crackling actually and the audio's been a bit crap for this, that's not the fault of Shadow. Well, it kind of is, but it's a limitation of my bandwidth, my internet bandwidth, because I'm recording this audio live over the top of the video, so that means that the graphics that are coming down to my computer and the controls that I'm setting back up to Shadow are competing with the audio that's coming in via the USB. So there's a bandwidth problem there, probably due to my laptop actually not being able to handle that much. But anyway, there we go. Hit like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you want to see more of the same, and of course I'll see you again soon.